Hey guys, we are live. Welcome to Crypto Talk Now with Larry. We're so grateful that you are here today. So very, very grateful for you guys. And we're glad that you guys waited a couple extra minutes for us to start. Here is the Gratitude Rock. I'm so grateful for you guys. We have so much in store. I've been really busy doing things. We're going to get a news service that actually tells the truth to pipe in some information for us a little bit faster so that my show prep is a little more in depth. But I'll tell you something. My show prep today was 30 seconds because I spent time making a thumbnail and I had a lot of other things that I've been working on. We have a very good special thing that we're working on to help our community. And I need a little more time to put things together. We've been working on it for really like off and on for 6 months. But we're going to refine it and rebrand it and make it better to help our community. So that's what we're working on as well. Grateful to see all of you guys here. I'm going to pull up some of the comments like we always do, and then we're going to talk about Bitcoin and a bunch of stuff because luckily the fortunate thing is I'm smart enough to be able to talk about things right now without a lot of show prep. But I just want to promise you guys, if you hang with us, there's going to be a lot of jam-packed information in here. It's just that I need a little more time to set things up. We have some growing pains. We have a great audience, and I'm glad that you guys are patient with us. At some point, there won't be any other you won't have to go. I don't want to say YouTube because it's really limiting ourselves, but you won't have to go anywhere else to get your news. We're going to tie the financial markets together. So we'll have like a quick blitz or a quick condensed overall look, snapshot of the overall snapshot. That's the word I'm looking for, a snapshot of the overall market. So you're going to see, the stock market, the Dow Jones Industrial Average, Standard & Poor's, precious metals, everything tied together, what's going on with oil, and of course, any type of world news affecting the crypto market because it's all tied together. And then, of course, we'll jump right into crypto, and you're going to get a lot more crypto content and news. So please bear with us while we have these great growing pains. We got shut down on Facebook. Apparently, they don't want us to stream. I'm not sure what the problem is, but we've tried to work with them, and we've been totally shut down, unfortunately. But we're moving to 2 other platforms very soon. So who is first? Who is first? For some reason, the comments are not coming up. Yes, who is first? Tim Shea. This is really funny. This is what I love about this community because Tim Shea is a great member, OG of our community, says, who is first? And Black Ranger Airsoft responds and says, I'm first. I love both you guys. Thank you so much. He says, hey, what is up? Crypto V, welcome back. Crypto V. V is for Vendetta. He said, what is up? Thank you so much, Tim Shea. I received my Shiva Lingam today from Teddy. Oh, great. Oh, that's wonderful. I heard he was sending out Shiva Lingams. I don't know if you had to pay for it or if it was it was probably a giveaway. I don't know. Maybe we can give away gratitude rocks, right? And shout out to, I got to give credit to Teddy Ganja. Teddy Ganja is a great guy, great YouTuber, and he is a nice guy as well. And I actually got this idea to hold up a gratitude rock from him because he does it a little differently. He does a Shiva Lingam, so I'll give him some credit. It's a rock. Crypto V, are you still invested in Saitama? Yes, I am. I have a small bag of Saitama. It doesn't really excite me anymore, and I'm disappointed. I will be fair to them and say that I'm rooting for them to do well because I know there's so many people have subscribed to this channel and are great supporters, and I want to make sure that everybody can hopefully get their money back because I know that probably people are way down, and hopefully you're getting your airdrop tokens, or hopefully we're getting those tokens. So I was actually relatively early into Saitama. I stuck with it. I did sell off a lot, and I still have a small bag. So here we are now. So let's share the screen, shall we? We'll share the screen, and we're going to start talking about some important things about Bitcoin. Right now, here is the Bitcoin price. Here's the Bitcoin chart as well. I have it on the 15-minute chart, and currently we are at 20,138. So we talked about yesterday. Here's where I thought Bitcoin was heading. I said there was a chance. I thought that Bitcoin could go potentially to 23 to 24, and I still think it could go there before taking a sharp spike down, like a big wick candle down quickly, sharp. I definitely feel that way still. I do not think that we've seen the bottom. I said yesterday to watch out because I do not think at all that we have seen the bottom of the market in crypto. Right now, looking at the top 100, courtesy of Crypto Bubbles. Thank you so much, Crypto Bubbles. We are looking right now, and this is another one to look at. So we're going to talk a lot about Bitcoin and also Shiba Inu. You see right here, Shiba Inu was doing great yesterday. I think what you saw was, and even Johan kind of like just shouted out earlier. He's, Johan, we have him isolated working on a special project for us. And we can't really spend too much time with, show prep, but he was just shouting out. He's like, Larry, we were just kind of saying something real quick. I said, look, Shiba Inu down. He's like, yeah. He's like, he has somewhat of an understanding with, he's a program manager from a technical standpoint, but he has a grasp of, he also has a grasp of crypto. I can't say he doesn't. He definitely does. But, his job is from more of a standpoint of development with technology. He's big into technology. So he says, what it is the whales are getting into Shiba Inu. Everybody follows the whales. It's real simple, right? They follow the whales. So it makes the price go up dramatically. It was up as high as about 42% yesterday. And then, of course, something happens, and we'll have to look because we're not analyzing the wallets, to be fair with you guys. But I would, it's common sense. Everybody buys in, it spikes up, people FOMO in. The FOMO creates that big spike yesterday, right? Because here's the weekly chart, right? Here's the big spike from yesterday. It creates this big spike, and then there's a sell-off, and then a consolidation period. So you can see right now we're down 13%. So let's please recognize our great community here. I'm so grateful for you guys. Onward to Vahalia. Welcome back. He says, what's up, man? Thank you. I believe you changed your avatar. It's so beautiful. It looks like a dove with a lot of light. Crypto Winter. Okay, what did I miss? I haven't missed too much. We were only 7 minutes into the show here, and we're grateful for everyone that is here. We're talking a little bit about Shiba Inu, about how it spiked up yesterday, and there's a pullback in the overall market. Just as I said yesterday that we have not seen the bottom. I believe that we're closer to the bottom than top. That's my point of everything. Let's show you guys a little bit of news here. I pulled up right before the start of the show. Let's talk a little bit about, this is something interesting you might want to pay attention to, courtesy of headline news from Coin Market Cap, right over here, written by courtesy of The Block. Terra Bitcoin mining pool. Interesting right here. Terra Bitcoin mining pool officially launching. Okay, so news from Terra Pool. Terra Pool, a joint project from Bitcoin miner Argo and Canadian-based DMG Blockchain Solutions, is now open to the general public. DMG announced Wednesday that testing for Terra Pool had concluded. The pool was launched privately in December of last year, with hash rate initially coming from Argo's and DMG's mining sources. So I don't want to bore you reading this whole thing, but you guys can check out this article. But I just wanted to share this quick information, do a little bit of a blitz with you guys this morning. Or actually, I should say this afternoon or wherever you are. Also, this is important to note. Please look at this. Tether. Thank you so much to Andrew. I hope I'm saying your last name. Throvus. Good article here on these facts. Tether to launch stablecoin pegged to British pounds. Interesting. The British pound sterling. The pound pegged GBPT is set to join these stablecoins, right? USDT, EURT, CHNT, and MXNT as Tether's fifth stablecoin. Tether being the strongest stablecoin of the unstable coins, and also tied to a fiat currency. So this is big news for Tether. They are pegging to the British pound. So here we are here. Tether, the world's largest stablecoin issuer, said it will introduce a token pegged to the British pound next month. The stablecoin, which is ticker symbol for you, those of you that are following at home, is GBPT. According to a company statement on Wednesday, initially will be supported by the Ethereum blockchain. So very interesting timing. The reason why I have this article I wanted to point out to you about Tether is that there's so many problems. Well, they're mainly right now with the algorithm of the stable coins, right, have taken a beating. There was a major crash. It said shockwaves through the market. You guys you're a smart audience. With Terra Luna depegging. Luna depegging from UST. So this is interesting. The timing of this, the timing of them coming out with a new stable coin is just interesting to me with all the garbage that has happened, all the fears of regulation around stable coins. Interesting to see US Tether, right? It's interesting to see USDT Tether to come out with something like this at this time. The timing is very curious. Onward to Valhalla. Matic spiked today as well. Okay, let's take a look at that. So Matic, I have concerns about Matic from a security standpoint with their blockchain. A little bit concerned, so I'm holding off. It was my number 2. I'm not accumulating anything right now, but yes, it did spike up a bit. It's currently up 6.3%, courtesy of Crypto Bubbles here. So we can see there is some movement going on. I'm not sure what the catalyst is for that. I have to look into it. I don't believe that we've heard any great announcement from Polygon today, but there could be something I've missed. And let me know in the comments if you've seen something. Onward to Valhalla, not a large spike, but a decent spike. Yeah, correct. That's a good way of a good way of articulating that. It's definitely a decent spike, but nothing to write home about. Nate Nahas says, "Hey y'all, hey Nate, how are you? Crypto V, is Shibarium going to come out, or was it just a rumor?" I believe it was just a rumor. To be upfront with you, I know that people don't like it when I talk bad about Shiba Inu, but I really have lost faith I have lost faith because I feel like it's taking too long. I feel like, they've made millions of dollars. There's no secret how much they've made. They should be delivering something faster. And right now we have Shiba Swap and the Shiboshis and not much else except for a lot of hype and promises. And I think at this point, with all the money they've had, like, I think if I was part of the dev team, I've taken in all these millions of dollars. I'd be jumping up and down every day saying that we need to deliver some sort of product. Can they come out with something basic? Possibly series 2 of the Shiboshis, or maybe a lesser mobile gaming is a big thing. If they can come out with a small, I know they're waiting on AAA video game, and Max says it takes a long time. I believe it does take a long time, but would they come out with something in the interim while they're waiting for that big AAA game? And I think, to me, if I was doing it, I'd come out with a mobile version of that game, something that is simple, easy to play, and fun, and attract it to not just adults, but maybe cater more to children, because it is a Shiba puppy, and I think that they could do great with a mobile game, because mobile gaming is big right now. So Crypto Winter, Tether is making another big mistake. Just saw the euro and French money and Swedish money dropping. He was better. He was better of going to Japan, where Japan yen is starting to pick up inflation. Well, now you're talking about currencies. We can definitely start preparing. I think my idea is to have a snapshot. I think I will call it a overall macro or economic snapshot. We'll start coming on for a couple minutes talking about the overall market. We're still ironing out the format of the show, and we appreciate you guys being patient. We're just every single day we're striving for crypto broadcast excellence and trying to get better and shaping our content around what our viewers want. So that's what we're working on. Ricky, welcome back to Ricky. He says, if no one has mentioned it, Binance offers free. He's offering no fees for trading Bitcoin. I think he's what he's expressing. I appreciate that, Ricky, for letting us know in our community. He's saying that Binance offers that. And I don't think he's talking about Binance.us, but just the main Binance over outside of the US. Okay, thank you for that. Ricky, he says, and your mic is going in and out. Sounds like a robot. Oh, shoot. You know what? We had to upgrade our computer. It could be glitching again. So when we had that problem before, one time when I was on Maria, we had a audio issue. It's from the computer being overloaded. We found out, according to Johan. And then also one time when I was on with Max, the video was glitching. So I'm hoping that we can get this straightened out soon with some upgrades. But thank you for the feedback on that, Ricky. I'm not sure. I don't think there's anything we can do in this show to correct it. I'm sorry, but I think it's a hardware issue. But Melissa Slate says, because we've upgraded to the highest level of StreamYard, we're at the highest professional. I forget what it's called. We paid the most. Oh, he says premium. We've upgraded to premium, and that hasn't helped us. We upgraded to premium on StreamYard. So maybe we can look into another one. But we're pretty confident that it's actually the computer itself. It's just overloaded when we have all these tabs and everything open, because StreamYard goes off of a Google Chrome platform. That's why if you look over at the screen here, we switch over to Firefox to try to lessen the burden on the computer, but apparently it's not doing the job. But welcome so much to Melissa Slate, and I apologize for that, for the technical. If I'm sounding glitchy, my voice or anything, it's not the microphone, it's the computer. Melissa Slate says, hello, everyone. Thank you for that. Tim Shea says, sounds okay to me. Thank you. Tim Shea says, hey, Melissa. Kathy H. Thank you, Kathy H. She says, it sounds fine for me. And if you're a lady, we welcome ladies. We're trying to be definitely get some more viewers that are ladies. And thank you so much for that. Ricky says it may be it's my phone. Maybe if anybody else is hearing, it's important that Ricky hears our show well. So please, guys, if you could help us out, help me and Ricky out. Let us know if anybody else is having some sort of issue with our audio, and we will try to do our best to correct it before tonight's show with the Max and Larry show. So, okay, so coming over to the banners, again, we appreciate you guys joining us. Please smash the like button. We're definitely asking you to do that. We appreciate you guys doing that while you're here. So much to talk about with crypto. We're going to move and shuffle the deck around a little bit. Come off of this story. I just find it fascinating. I find it fascinating that Tether would take, that just shows you if you're confident. Apparently, Tether is confident with their stablecoin that's pegged to the British pound. This is not probably the best timing to be launching a new stablecoin, but it just really caught my attention because, when you have a great product, if they stand behind their product, and that in fairness, Tether is supposed to be the best. I don't agree with stablecoins. I feel that they're very unstable right now, but it's just interesting that they would feel confident enough to list. Not only with the market being down, but also with so many issues with stablecoins. Ricky says, could be just my new iPhone 13 Pro. I just got to say, Johan says, holy cow, that's a nice phone. So, he says expensive. So that's cool. He likes expensive computer related or technology related things. So back to Bitcoin, 20,180. Where are we going from here? Let's look at this all-time chart here, and then we're going to probably start getting some Trading View. I used to have a subscription to Trading View a long, long time ago. I think we'll get it before I even had YouTube. I think maybe we'll get that for you guys so you can see a little bit better charts. But as you can see right here, we were really at a double top here. Back in April 2021, we had this run up here, and then over here, of course, November last year was big for so many great things. The whole market was up, and now we are just way, way down. But look, I can just take the simple chart, and you guys are very intelligent, and you can see here, this is where I make the case that we are so much closer to the bottom of the overall market than we are to the top. Very much so. I very strongly believe that we are closer to the bottom. So why I say that is just a strategy. I still have not bought anything for sure. I'm just still waiting because I'm just trying to be just a little bit more patient. But again, guys, look at your top 100, maybe even go down into the top 200 and investigate some of these projects. Like, to me, I'm really waiting on XRP, like XRP, XLM, Stellar Lumens. I know I've said it a few times, but it can't be stated enough that really, really try to find those crypto products or projects, even if they're micro caps, right? If they're micro caps, something new, maybe it's a pre-sale. Try to discover something with real utility. And that's the stuff that you should try to dollar cost average in, or if it's a pre-sale, potentially consider getting into that only if it has really, really strong utility, some great technology behind it. It's something you want to look for in these type of markets because, the days of just like a meme token with zero utility, something like Baby Doge, not to pick on Baby Doge, but if Baby Doge was to come out right now, I don't think it would do too well because it doesn't have any utility. So they have a great community, but sometimes community is not enough. You have to have community and utility. Crypto winter, Bitcoin is not going away. Bitcoin is outperforming the internet and is projected to outperform cell phone and internet. With that said, 1 billion Bitcoin users at 10% global knowledge, 38% global percentages. Let me just analyze that statement. It's important that we understand this because I want to read it again so I can get the gist of it. Bitcoin is not going away. Yes, I agree with that first part. Bitcoin is outperforming the internet and it's projected to outperform cell phone and internet. With that said, 1 billion Bitcoin users at 10%. I'm not sure. I kind of lose you with the rest of it. So please rewrite it and maybe clarify what you're saying. Mo says, hey, welcome, Mo. I haven't seen you before. Thank you so much for being here and joining our little crypto family here today on this beautiful afternoon. Mo says, why is Matic pumping? Well, somebody else said, brought it to our attention. What we can do here it is right here. We're going to look at it. I will actually Google that right now. I'll actually Google that question to see if there's anything going on with Polygon-matic. Why is Polygon up today? Let's just see what it says. I'm going to take my cap locks off. Okay, Polygon. Well, I could start with their Twitter here. Let's see if there's any announcements on their official Twitter page. So here's their official Twitter page. I'm following them, of course, because I'm a big Polygon guy, but I do have some reservations recently because I've heard some rumors about some instability from a security standpoint. So, but right over here, they have a pinned tweet from 3 hours ago. It says right here. So this might be it. This might be the clue. Today, we are announcing the launch of the first Polygon ID integration. Interesting. Excuse me. Polygon ID is a self-sovereign identity solution powered by ZK cryptography. Sorry if I'm not pronouncing that properly. Cryptography that brings huge potential for DAO governance. Okay, read on. Okay, so let's read this. I like to read stuff. So I'm going to click on that. And I'm trying to read it. I'm not sure. Okay, right here. So it continues. And if you guys are wondering, if you just joined us, we're trying to determine why Polygon is moving, and we're on their official page, and that's what we're reading now. Polygon puts users in complete control of their data. With ID, you don't need to selectively disclose any info about yourself. The platform you use, the platforms you use check proofs about your identity. That doesn't make sense, but maybe they were writing it fast. They never see what was used to generate those proofs. Polygon ID flips the internet trust model. Okay, well, let's look at their model. Okay, so this is nice. I like graphics because it helps me to understand things better. Can I use your service? So here's the core company right here. Here's all the data that's being flowed. It's flowing into the company, but it's first originating from the user. So the users are providing data that's going back to the company. This is the current model. Users are forced to hand over their data. So they're giving their data. Okay, so this is very much like what's currently going on with the internet, right? And this is maybe they're alluding to like a Web3 type of model. Let's look at this. This is very interesting. I'm glad that someone asked that question. Two people did. Polygon ID model. Okay, so this is their new model they're proposing, or maybe it's already new and they've come out with it fully. I saw they made the announcement, but we don't know if it's functional. It says company request info. User selects info, gives it to a ZK proof, which then fulfills the request on behalf of the user. Okay, let's read that again, please, so we can digest this. Company requests info, user selects info, gives it to a ZK proof. Okay, a ZK proof, which then fulfills the request on behalf of the user. Okay, so here's the company. So you know what? This is inverted. This is an inverse relationship. Right now, it's bottom up, and now we're going the other way, top down, reverse. Because right here we have the company up here in the current model. We have the company right here. In the new projected Polygon ID model, the company is on the bottom, so everything flows in the opposite direction. Here's where it is. It comes from the top down from the user. The user is going to flow this way to selected claims, which are then going to go to identifying. They're going to be going through an identification process through the Polygon ID, which then generates a verifiable ZK proof. Okay, so it's giving it almost like, I would interpret this as like a certificate. It's giving it a certificate as an identification. It's basically ones and zeros, a computer code. I'm not a computer coder, but I'm interpreting this as that it's giving it some sort of a certificate to authenticate things. And then it's dropping down and flowing to the company. And it says right here, can you answer this question? So users top down, instead of the users going up, sharing their data and uploading it to the company, the users will then go down and select their claims. It forms a Polygon ID, which then generates a verifiable ZK proof, which to me, it sounds like a certificate, and then flows to the company. And then that way there, your question or concern or your data is then forwarded to the main company. So very interesting what Polygon's is saying right here, Polygon ID flips the internet's trust model. So remember, I'm not an expert on this, but this is just my interpretation of this, just raw, with you guys just coming and asking me just on the fly, and I don't mind doing that at all. H. Manos. Matic whales are manipulating FOMO, then they sell. Well, they do that with so many things. That's what they do. There's so many bother rumors in the news. That's what I'm saying. I don't know if this is functional or not. Maybe this is just a lot of hype, but it says it is. Polygon ID is live. Today, we're announcing the launch of the first Polygon ID integration. So this is it. They're launching it. Polygon ID is a self-sovereign identity solution powered by ZK. That's the technology, ZK cryptography. So it's basically, I think it's encrypted. Remember, I'm not a computer coder or expert from this standpoint, but I'm just somebody that knows how to read. And this is my interpretation. Okay, that brings huge potential for DAO governance. Okay, thank you. Read on. And we did read on. We saw this model here. It's going on to state further with, so we don't have to speculate. Maybe just going to describe it. With ID, you don't need to selectively disclose any info about yourself. The platforms you use check proofs about your identity. They will never see what was used to get those proofs. Okay, so it allows you to remain anonymous. And that is a big benefit to be confidential when you're sharing your info. How does it work? ID is built on ZK proofs, so you can prove who you say you are without revealing your personal info. Excellent. So that's like a lot of things, like Facebook. That's a big argument for, they call themselves Meta now. I mean, people like sharing your personal information. This is wonderful to be able to maintain your, to keep your identity private and to keep your information safe. It combines the ID3. Well, I guess we can follow that. This must be the technology. Okay, ID3 protocol at Searcom ZK toolkit to create the most powerful application of ZK technology that can run on a mobile device. That's excellent. Polygon-matic, old blockchain-based voting systems link voting behavior to public identifiers like wallets, like DAOs. You know what? I can go on and on, guys. I don't want to bore you, but this is giving me good confidence. This is showing that they're doing something further. And, maybe I just need to address my own issues with them as far as security and read up on that more. But, guys, it's all the way down to 46 cents. I was a buyer of Matic in the past a lot, and I really do like Polygon. So let me just go and look at the yearly chart here for 1 second. It was down as, see, I just kind of missed it because I don't feel like we're at the bottom, but maybe we were. Back on the 18th, just 4 days ago, it was all the way down to 34 cents. All the way down to 34 cents. And look at this. In the last 12 months, it was high as $2.79. So this, has potential. I definitely think that when the bull run starts, it easily, conservatively speaking, to me personally, easily with 2x. Like, it's like a no doubt or like a no brainer for me. A no brainer. And as long as they address their security concerns, I think they're going to be just fine. And it's going to go much beyond that. But conservatively speaking, there's no way that it wouldn't double from here. That's not even $1 at this point. So yeah, so let's keep moving forward. I'm trying to accommodate your guys' questions as best I can on the fly here. Manos, pump and dump every token like sheep. Yeah, that's pretty much how everything works. People say pump and dump, but that's those people that just don't understand. Like, this is how crypto works. That's how it works. That's how people make money, from extreme swings of volatility. And, if you're a day trader, you can, volatility is your friend. Crypto winter. Metis shot up from $14 to $50. I banked today. Okay, cool. I'm not sure what Metis is. Michael, welcome to Michael Anthony. I haven't seen you here before. Thank you so much for joining us today on Crypto Talk Now Live. He says, I buy on REI because going into the Russell 3000, yes, I think you were here the other day, mentioned the Russell 3000, that index. In the next few days, which is oversold, being hedged in oil at $95 a barrel, and it did protect your earnings. Are you talking about You're talking about REI? You're not talking about a REIT. You're not just talking about a real estate investment trust. Or are you talking about REI, the crypto? I'm not familiar with that. I know what REITs are, but let's see what REI is. I don't know. REI. I'm not sure what REI is, so I can't I can't know every project. It's impossible. There's 20,000 of them, but I will try to find it. I would prefer to look over on CoinMarketCap. Let's see here. So let's see what I'm just curious. What's REI? Oh, okay. REI Network. Maybe you mentioned the other day. Okay. So it's number 481. I think this is the one you're saying. It's about 3 cents right now, down 5% in the last 24 hours. If you guys are curious, the website is up here. Remember, my computer's overloaded, so it's slow. Rapid. Wow, it's really slow. And this is just the way it's typing. Rapid economical innovation. Hello world. Okay. This is our roadmap. All right. Well, I don't want to bore people because I don't know how many people know that you're interested in it. I don't know if you guys want me to keep diving into this. Let me know in the comments. But just to be fair to everyone, I'm just going to move on because I don't know how many people are into that. But thank you for that. Ricky, has anyone heard of Meta X? It's new where I trade and never heard of it. If it's something new like that, Ricky, maybe we can find it on Dex Tools. Would probably be a good place to start. If it's something relatively new, that's a small cap token, more than likely. So let's see, Meta X. Meta X. Okay, so let's see, Meta. Oh, Project X, Meta X, Immutable X, Trader Joe, VBA Finance. Oh, Meta token. I'm not sure. I would need to go and get maybe for the contract address or like the ticker symbol. So I'm not sure. Maybe I can do Meta X as one, maybe no space. Meta X. Try that. Oh, here it is. Okay, maybe this is it. Meta X. And now I just have to figure out which one it is. JSwap 3000. Let's try this one. Maybe this is it. Okay. Meta X. It's paired with WOKT. Very small. JSwap pool. I don't know. Maybe this is it. You let me know. I'll keep this one on the screen. You can let me know if this is what you're thinking. I'm not sure. But okay, thank you for that. Michael Cornwell. Welcome, Michael Cornwell. He says, woohoo. Crypto. Ooh, it's not letting me push the. Wow, the comments got stuck. Sorry about that. Crypto winter. Basically, 10% of the people in the world know about Bitcoin. At a rate we are going in 2030, we are looking at 38%. Oh, that will be aware of Bitcoin. 40% global knowledge of Bitcoin, so we are going to the moon. Well, I'm going to check. I don't think it's so much awareness because, my parents are very old and they know about Bitcoin, but they don't care to invest in it because it's a generational thing for them. They don't understand it and they don't want to understand it, unfortunately, because they're interested in stocks and mutual funds and bonds and boring stuff like CDs even, which is horrible, like burning your money away. But this is a generational thing. So my point to you is it's not so much about awareness, it's more about adoption. So right now we're at 4.5%. In countries like India, places like the smaller countries like the Philippines, so many places. China always gets mad about it, but the Chinese people themselves are pro crypto. It's going to be interesting how much adoption we can have. That's really what we need to focus on, because I don't think it's so much like if Bitcoin's a brand, like brand awareness. It's more about, okay, are we going to use this? Are we going to invest in this? Are we going to use it as payments? I'm talking about crypto overall and not just Bitcoin. So El Salvador is using it as a national currency. Different countries will adopt it like that. Those are important things. It's not so much about awareness. I think what you're saying, crypto winter, I prefer to focus on adoption numbers, which would be where countries are adopting it as a currency, or people are using it as payments, or people are investing in it, those sort of things. But thank you for that. Thank you for your opinion on that. Tim Shea says, hey, Michael. Nate Nay says, many likes Polygon Matic. Yes, many people do like Polygon Matic, me included. Just have a couple concerns recently. Tim Shea. At Ricky, I saw something about that, but I need more info. Okay. So we've got some problems here. H Mano says your mic is glitching. Yeah, it's the computer. I'm sorry. We're trying to come up with a plan to figure something out about another computer or something. Odin's Hidden Treasure. Welcome. I've not seen you here before. It looks like your avatar is trees. You're outside, and I really appreciate you being here. Thank you so much to Odin's Treasure. He says, buy the dip. Yes, the dip on the things that you feel strongly about is not a bad principle to go off of, not a bad method for investment. Also, I prefer to say dollar cost average. I know some people think it's boring, but you know, it's been since I was I worked for a company that was headquartered in France. It was called AXA Equitable. AXA actually merged or purchased Equitable. And we used to do a little bit of financial planning. I had my Series 6 and 63. I learned about the power of diversification. We used to do a little bit of financial planning. It wasn't a CFP. I wasn't a certified financial planner, but I knew enough to be dangerous. And it was more really to be upfront with you guys now. This is the past. Really more is being about sales, like, you know, client acquisition. How many clients can you get? Can you roll over $150,000 annuity and you grab someone's 401k when they retire? Those sort of things. It was more about assets under management. So, you know, I didn't have to be like, you know, I didn't have to be Warren Buffett is what I'm trying to say. So what I did learn was the power of diversification and also the power of dollar cost averaging, because what they teach you is that, you know, there's really sharp people that can read charts and they can buy and sell and trade. There are really good day traders, but they're very, very small percentage. I don't really know it. I can look it up. There's a very, very minority of people that can make a living just day trading. And usually those are hedge fund traders and big institutions and people like now that have bots that trade, whether it's stocks or crypto. My point to you is it's very, very difficult to time the market. It's very, very difficult to time any market. Like they really drilled that in our heads. And so just think about that. Okay, so Tim Shea says, yes, I noticed the mic is low too. Okay. Is that any better here? Is it better? I tried to adjust this little adjustment on top. I don't know if that makes a difference. It's a little dial on top. Maybe let me know if you guys hear that better. Maybe I'm just not yelling today. I'm just being a little more calm, cool, and collective because I'm doing that to focus on more about delivering you some information. That Jay Lawrence, audio and video are great here. Thank you for that. Thank you for that feedback, Jay Lawrence. I really do appreciate you saying that and giving me some insight. Crypto Winter, I got Polygon Matic. I have mines in Gemini staking. Good to get now, Larry. Dump at 2. Oh, okay. You got Polygon Matic. I have mines in Gemini staking. Okay. So you're thinking there's going to be a sell-off around 2 o'clock your time? Andrew, hello. Please check my, yeah. I'm not sure what else I can do, Andrew. I'm sorry. I really am. I don't, there's nothing I can do during the show, unfortunately. I don't know what's going on. This is the first that this has happened in a long time. Maybe, do I need to talk really loud like that? Can you hear me now? Maybe I'm just not talking loud enough. You guys are used to hearing me like really enunciate and yell. I apologize, but I'm trying to be a little more analytical today. I mean, I'm talking pretty loud. Like Johan can definitely hear me. Pat is taking a nap, but everyone can hear. So maybe it's just the mic or the computer. I think it's more the computer. Crypto Winter, Bitcoin. Oh, yeah, look at that. Every time, that's right. We have a funny little thing we play. Every time somebody says the word Bitcoin in the chat, I'm going to try to remember to go look at the Bitcoin chart. So right now, we'll try to get some better charts than this. I don't want to steal anybody's information, other charts, but I'll probably give them credit. And we'll get some better charts, and I'll be able to explain them once I have them a little bit better. But right now, this is a very basic chart. But you can see the price, 20,019. Okay, I think, you know, very soon we're going to drop low. I think the 20,000 is a big, I don't even care about fundamental or technical level. I think it's a big psychological level. You know, even the guy, I won't mention his name. He lost a couple $100 million recently in crypto. You guys can go find out who it is. He's got a lot of subscribers. He's a big investor and he lives in Dubai and stuff like that. You know, he put a big order in. I think he put like $800,000 order in for Bitcoin just a few days ago at the $20,000 level. He felt there was huge support there, but you know, it dropped below that. So he might have gotten liquidated, and I'm sure he had a stop loss in there, right? So even he doesn't know what he's doing because, when they, well, I'm not going to pick anybody, but my point to you is that a big psychological level. That's what I'm saying. I won't say anything about influencers because I don't want them to cry and get sad and everything. Andrew says your sound is out. I have no clue what to do. There's nothing I can do to adjust it. I have turned this up right here, and apparently it's not helping. So I think it's sort of a hardware computer issue, just like the camera. We moved the camera back a little bit, and plus I'm not really zooming in here as much because I'm just trying to look at the chart. But yeah, let's see. Sorry about that. Okay, the internet and cell phone was a generational thing, and if you look at the adoption rate, J.P. Morgan, one of the biggest banks, just joined awareness brings money. Yeah, that's great. J.P. Morgan is definitely a name that I'm very familiar with. It has like a lot of weight to it. Just the fact that, it's J.P. Morgan is a big thing. So you're right. But that's more like brand awareness. That's still not adoption. Yes, they will start to perhaps get their clients to invest in it. Let's see the numbers. Let's see the hard data as to what the percentage of people actually investing in Bitcoin are. Nate, I heard Colombia adopted Bitcoin as legal tender. You did? That's the type of stuff that I like to hear. And I do like to hear about JP Morgan too. I'm not saying I don't. Well, let's see that. Did Colombia adopt Bitcoin? Legal. Sorry, I'm a slow typer. I'm used to having like an assistant type shit. So shoot, I just swore. Sorry. Colombia adopt Bitcoin legal tender. Let's see what it says. All right. Oh yeah. Okay. So this is back in August. Oh, wait a minute. Here's something that's fresher than that. 24 hours ago. Let's skim this coin. Oh wow, this thing is so slow. Sorry about that. Okay, Colombia's new president. This was actually just 22 hours ago. Colombia, thank you for that. Thank you, Nate, for bringing this up. Colombia's new president, according to Cointelegraph and Turner Wright, their author Turner Wright. Colombia's new president seems to be a fan of Bitcoin. Virtual currency is pure information and therefore energy. And Gustavo Petro in 2021 in regard to mining crypto in Colombia. Gustavo Petro, who recently won the 2022 Colombian presidential election, has previously made statements in favor of cryptocurrencies. Okay, great. That's great news. Let me take yours down, please. Yeah. I'm sorry. You know what? Let me take it off the screen, and you guys can. He'll try to come over here and mess around with the audio. So just bear with me 1 second. Hang on 1 second. I just talked to Johan real fast. He's kind of buried with doing another project right now, something else, but he just tried real quick, and he said that we have to take a look at it after the show because it's not anything that we can quickly change. There's something wrong. It's probably he thinks the computer hardware is just overloaded the computer itself. Okay, Cody Core. Hey, thank you so much for coming back, Cody Core. He says, Larry, I am here. Larry, now I'm gone for a bit. Got to go. Thank you. Oh, okay. Talk to you for now. Thank you. Ricky says, nope. I'm not sure what that response was, Ricky, but crypto winter, our market cap was 3 trillion with old whales. With the new awareness brings greed brings money. If we are going to 100K, our market cap going to hit 5 trillion at least. Our market cap was 3 trillion. Yeah, that's back for the overall market. Greed brings money. If we're going to 100K, that's saying 100K Bitcoin, our market cap going to hit. Yeah, it's not going to 100K this year. I'm sorry to say. Whoever's telling you it's going to 100K this year, but in the year is wrong. Just flat out wrong. Maybe by the end of 2023, but not this year. Crypto winter, not with this recession. Look, And that's another thing. You know what? People get mad when I pick on other people, but I'll just pick on mainstream media. How about that? Will they cry if I say that? The freaking media telling you we're not, we need an announcement for recession. We're already in a freaking recession now. Like, look around you. We're in a recession now. Crypto winter, no, not a sell at 2 p.m. when Polygon. Oh, sell it when Polygon gets back to $2. Okay. Ricky says, see you tonight. Can't hear. Okay, thank you for that. Thank you for the feedback. Canadians having trouble hearing us? Crypto winter. This is the sign. Oh, this is the sign 4 p.m. show. Okay, what do you mean? We should have it at 4? I'm not sure. Crypto winter, bro. I'm looking at charts and long-term analysis, and Bitcoin is the most adoptable intervention since the internet, cell phone, computer. Tim Shea, it's not the volume you are speaking. I think you're right about it being the computer. I know you're trying, really choppy sometimes. All right. Thank you for that. Crypto winter. Am I saying is I'm in the right market? Bitcoin is the future. Tim Shea says true. Tarun Colorado, the world is into a recession. Yes. Thank you. Hey, welcome back. I haven't seen you. Welcome back. You were here last night, Tarun, and for the last few days. Yes, I agree. The world already is in a recession now. Bitcoin, BMW, more Colombia news. Thank you, Bitcoin, BMW, for coming here again. More Colombia news. Vital Pass, digital vaccine passport, ran on Algorand. Okay. More Colombian news. Okay. All right. Well, thank you for that. Appreciate it. So here we are. Apparently, my microphone's not working too good. I don't know what to do other than just, take a look at it deeper. We've identified this problem for a couple of weeks. It's basically the computer's just overloaded. We run a lot of software on here. Crypto winter. I'm not saying it's going to 100K now. What I'm saying is we need 5 trillion market cap to get there. Oh yes. Okay, I would agree with that. Now let's go over. We're still, I believe, under 1 trillion at the moment. But yes, I definitely agree that that's what it would take. A $5 trillion market cap in cryptocurrency. I'll push this button here. I would definitely do that. So right now we are at 889.87 billion. So that's where we are right now. So we're under that million mark. Looks like Terra Classic actually is trending right now, and Celsius is taking nosedive. Bitcoin is now down. Look at that. See, I said that it would fall. Well, it's refreshed back to 20,000, but it looks like it did dip down earlier below 20. And right now, here it is. So coin market cap is off. KuCoin showing at 19,967. Crypto winter. With that set, the less fun is better. Bitcoin, BMW, my 3 cats love the show. Oh, thank you. We'll add that to our cat viewing audience statistics. Thank you. Nate, I agree, crypto winter. Peron, hey, yeah, here it used to be too late when you go live late at night. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's too late you're too late for the night show because you're living in a different time zone. Well, that's why we have 2 shows a day, so you guys can join us for the 3 o'clock. So yeah, so we are looking. I'm not sure, like over at Bitcoin. I think what we're gonna do, guys, if we have technical issues, I think we'll just wrap it up. I'm not sure what's going on, other than to say that our computer's overloaded, which we're 90% sure that that's the problem. Because this has been a great mic, so I don't think it's that. But I will want to say this to you guys. You're going to love it. Yeah, you're going to love it. That's what I like to say. You guys are going to love tonight's show. Please join us again, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for the Max and Larry show. It's going to be a great show. We have so much to talk about, and we will see you tonight, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Take care, everyone.